Welcome to Pattaya True Crime, where we recap some of the dark and chilling crimes and unfortunate events that has happened in Pattaya City and the surrounding areas. Warning: listener discretion is advised. This podcast explores graphic content and disturbing themes that might not be suitable for all audiences. Rightio, welcome back to Pattaya True Crime. Your host, as always, Marcus Obi. This is episode number 23. This week we have drug bust couple, fatal car crash. We've got the Kuwaiti boys calls him a ruckus again in town. Got an ex-Thai boxer. He did something pretty fucked up. We'll get to that one later. Anyway, let's get into it, eh? Number one. Thai authorities arrested major drug dealer in Pattaya. They seized large quantities of narcotics. Authorities in Bangladesh conducted a drug bust, apprehending a notorious drug dealer known as Gotsoi Neon in Pattaya. The operation, led by the district chief, resulted in the seizure of 438 yaba pills and 62.61 grams of ice. The arrest of the 40-year-old suspect followed an investigation triggered by a tip-off from a drug user, of all people, who implicated the suspect, known as a major supplier in the Pattaya area. Acting on this information, a joint task force comprising of officials and police from the Nong Pru police station tracked down the suspect. Authorities spotted the suspect driving a black Honda Civic while delivering drugs in Soi Nong Krabok. We'll go with that. Upon apprehending him, officers discovered the yaba pills and ice in a black shoulder bag he was carrying. A search of his vehicle uncovered additional quantities of drugs. The operation extended to a search of his house, where authorities seized more meth pills, ice, and a digital scale, Ziploc bags, and drug paraphernalia. Following his confession, the suspect led officers to a condominium in South Pattaya where a hidden stash of ice was found on the 5th floor. Wow. So the total haul included 438 yaba pills, 62.61 grams of ice, and various drug-related items that we've already mentioned. It was then handed over to investigators at the Nong Pru police station for prosecution under Thai law. Well, there's not much more to say about that one. He got busted, then he gave up his stash. Good on you, coppers. Keep it on top of it. Rightio, number two. A 35-year-old woman died in an accident early in the morning when her BMW crashed into the rear of an 18-wheel truck on Sukhumvit Road. It's unfortunate. So the incident, reported at 1:36 a.m, occurred near the shelter for the homeless on the Bangkok-bound side of the road. Rescue workers from the Sawang Bulibun Rescue Centre and Banglamung Police rushed to the scene after receiving the emergency call. They found the black BMW X1 severely damaged and slammed into the back of the 18-wheeler. Inside of the wreckage, the lady was found deceased behind the wheel, trapped in the driver's seat. Rescue teams used hydraulic cutting tools to extract her body from the mangled car. A long scratch mark was noted on the driver's side of the door, suggesting possible contact with another vehicle. A 32-year-old witness spoke to reporters about hearing a loud explosion-like sound while working in a nearby garage. Initially thinking it was a tyre blowout, he ran to investigate and discovered the BMW lodged into the truck's rear. That'd be a shit sight to come across. Where are we up to? So he also noted another 18-wheeler slowing down briefly to observe the scene before driving off. Then he alerted authorities. The truck driver said he was parked on the roadside, resting before delivering a load of electrical appliances when he felt a violent impact and heard the loud crash. He immediately checked and found the BMW had collided with his vehicle. Police have documented the scene and are reviewing CCTV footage to determine the cause of the accident. The lady's body was transported to the hospital. It's pretty unfortunate. Be careful out there, ladies and gents. Righto. Number 3, we've got the Kuwaiti boys causing a ruckus as usual. So we've got Kuwaiti tourists on motorcycle disturb Pattaya residents again. Residents of Soy Yen Sabai in South Pattaya are facing noise disturbances from young Kuwaiti tourists who ride motorcycles in circles and rev their engines loudly, causing continuous disruption that prevents locals from sleeping. So early in that morning, residents called Pattaya City Police to investigate the situation. Police were able to seize some motorcycles and big bikes with loud exhaust systems. But after officers left, the youth motorcycle group continued riding and making noises as before, showing no fear for the law. Cheeky little bastards. So we've got local residents report that this problem occurs repeatedly without any serious resolution. Some families have decided to move away from the area because they cannot tolerate the noise. They are asking police to take decisive action to resolve the issue and restore peace to the community as quickly as possible. So officials noted that over the past 2 to 3 years, young Kuwaitis have chosen Pattaya as their preferred destination during their summer high school break, staying from July to August. Can confirm that every year. They often gather to race in South Pattaya, leading to frequent complaints from residents and tourists about reckless driving and loud exhaust noise. Last year, tensions escalated into clashes between local Thai motorcyclists and the Kuwaiti groups. Following that, the police set up checkpoints to prevent and warn foreign groups who ride motorcycles repeatedly, honking horns and revving engines loudly, disturbing local residents. Can definitely confirm all this. I have actually had a near miss with one of them. He pulled right in front of me to get into a parking spot while I was riding down the side of the road. A couple of words were exchanged, and that was it. They got the point though. Number 4, a violent altercation broke out in front of a convenience store in Pattaya's Nong Pru sub-district late at night, leaving one man injured. The incident, reported at 10 p.m, brought a quick response from the Sawang Bulibun Rescue Unit and the Banglamung Police. Banglamung, not Mung. At the scene, located at Mo 6, police found evidence of a chaotic brawl with scattered and damaged items strewn down the street. The injured man, identified as a 52-year-old, suffered a head wound, abrasions and bruises. Rescue workers provided first aid before rushing him off to the nearby hospital. The other party, a 40-year-old delivery driver, remained at the scene and cooperated with authorities. I remember this one. It's a bit of a love triangle, this one. Carrying on. According to the 52-year-old man, the conflict stemmed from his brief... So the conflict stemmed from his belief that the 40-year-old man had an affair with his wife, leading to prior legal action against the rider. He claimed he had moved on from the issue, but alleged the 40-year-old man confronted him with a metal pipe, accusing him of pursuing his wife, which sparked the fight. The 40-year-old, however, he denied any involvement with the other bloke's wife, stating that he had previously attacked him with a knife and a sharp stick, damaging his motorcycle. He said he filed a police complaint, but the case has not progressed On the night of the incident, the 40-year-old man, he approached the 52-year-old at the convenience store to discuss the unresolved legal matter, only for the situation to escalate into violence. The 40-year-old vehemently denied any romantic involvement with the man's wife. Police are treating both accounts with skepticism due to conflicting statements. CCTV footage from the scene has been secured as evidence, and authorities will conduct a thorough investigation to ensure justice for all parties involved. There you go. Number 5, we got, you wouldn't believe it. An Indian jeweler allegedly robbed of a gold necklace by a transgender suspect in Pattaya. Yeah, they keep giving me something to talk about anyway. So at 2:36 a.m, a 27-year-old Indian national and jewellery shop owner reported a theft to Pattaya City Police Station. So he alleged 2 transgender individuals stole a gold necklace valued at 150,000 baht from him. The incident occurred in Soi 13-2 on Beach Road. According to the victim, he was walking in the area when 2 scantily clad transgender individuals approached him, offering escort services. Despite his refusal, the pair persisted, embracing and groping him. Shortly after, he managed to walk away and later noticed his necklace was missing. The suspects vanished without a trace, apparently. He then reported the incident to police lieutenant at the Pattaya City Police Station. The officer immediately alerted units to pursue the suspects based on the victim's description, but no arrests have been made. Investigative teams were dispatched to gather evidence, including CCTV footage and interviewing witnesses to verify the incident. However, authorities remain cautious as the victim's account appeared inconsistent. I'm not judging, but yeah, you can figure it out yourself. Police lieutenant noted that if the allegations are found to be false, he would face charges of filing a false report. If confirmed, police will pursue the suspects and proceed with legal action. So, yeah. What do you do? I'm just reporting it on my podcast. There's not much more I can. Number 6. Swedish tourist he was arrested for flying a drone over Pattaya Beach. At 10 p.m, Pattaya Special Affairs Officer apprehended a 28-year-old Swede tourist for operating a drone over Pattaya Beach without the necessary permission. The tourist, whose name has not been disclosed, was questioned with help of an interpreter. He explained that he had just arrived in Pattaya and was attempting to capture scenic views of the sea as a personal souvenir. And why wouldn't you? He expressed unawareness of the nationwide ban on drone flight, implemented due to the tensions along the Thai-Cambodian border. The officers seized the drone and took the tourist to Pattaya City Police Station for legal action. After being briefed about the applicable regulations and received a formal warning, he was allowed to return to his accommodation. So just to clarify it, so the Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand, the CAAT, has imposed a stringent prohibition on the use of all drones throughout the country from the 30th of July to the 15th of August or until further notice to ensure security and safety of sensitive regions. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, with all that going on, you wouldn't really want drones being flown around. Anyway, don't really want to get in all that. Number 7, another Swede. So we've got a Swede wanted for dark web drug trafficking arrested in Chonburi. The Swedish national wanted on an Interpol red notice, for allegedly running an online international drug trafficking platform has been arrested in Banglamung district of Chonburi. Immigration police took the 37-year-old suspect, identified as Toby, into custody at a luxury villa. People that always get busted, they're always at a luxury villa. Anyway, the arresting team was led by Police Colonel, the investigation chief of Immigration Division 3, he is. Police Major General, the Division 3 commander, he said Mr. Toby posed a serious threat to society, wanted by Swedish authorities for major drug offences. He is accused of being a global moderator of archetype. So it's an illicit online drug trafficking platform that operates across Scandinavia and other parts of Europe. The platform facilitated illegal drug sales through encrypted private chat rooms, according to police. The chat room was hidden inside the dark web and was busted and dismantled by European authorities in June this year, 2025, according to news reports, that is. Police Major General said Mr. Toby's arrest was part of an urgent government mandate to stop foreign criminals using Thailand as a base for illegal activities. Fair call. Such action was vital in safeguarding national security and public order, while also reinforcing Thailand's commitment to upholding the rule of law and maintaining its international reputation. Yep. Definitely are. No one's getting away with shit. Good on you, boys. Good on ya. We've got number 8. This is a bit of justice. The video will be online on the Facebook page if you want to have a look. You can be your own judge, according to this report. A British man suffered a broken wrist after being thrown to the ground by an American man, allegedly in response to the Brit slapping a bar girl out of jealousy. So rescue workers were called to Soy 11 on Pattaya 2nd Road to assist the British man, later identified as a 66-year-old man. He was reportedly found injured and lying outside the bar. His right wrist was broken, and he sustained a bleeding wound above his right eyebrow. Rescuers rushed him to a nearby hospital while officers from Muang Pattaya Police Station arrived at the scene to investigate. According to the 37-year-old Thai bar lady, the Brit was a regular customer and had previously been in a relationship with her. On the day of the incident, the Brit visited the bar and drank with her and other staff as usual. He later went to another bar, returned heavily intoxicated. Upon seeing the bar lady, attending to another male customer, he reportedly became jealous and confronted her. He was asked to calm down and return to his hotel across the street, but he refused. He then allegedly escalated the argument by slapping her across the face, prompting her to retaliate by throwing a glass at him. The altercation continued until the 53-year-old American customer intervened. Attempting to defuse the situation, he then reportedly swung the Brit to the ground, causing the injury to his wrist. Police summoned all parties involved to witnesses to go to the police station for questioning. They plan to speak with the Brit once his condition improves. Officers stress that justice will be served for all involved. So yeah, if you go have a look on the Facebook page of the video, yeah, that's it. Well, it reminds me of that fight that happened at a bar back in April, I think it was. I reported it. We covered it on here. It was the bloke and his missus were sitting at the bar, and his ex came in, and the new missus hit her in the face with a bottle, and then they had to scrap up the road or whatever. Yeah, good times. Number 9. No, I gotta say, that's what happens if you date or get in a relationship with bar ladies, man. Yeah. It's up to you. Number 9. A Thai thief fails in a necklace snatching robbery, but gets 100 baht from the con victim. This is a bit of a story, this one. Here we go. So the Thai Thai thief fails. Blah, 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 blah. A Thai man who failed in an attempt to snatch a gold necklace from a woman has issued an apology at the scene, prompting the victim to give him 100 baht to buy food. How things turn around, eh? The Facebook page JMOV or JMOV5 shared a video of the attempted theft on the 4th of August with the caption that read, "Amateur thief. The victim is kind and did not take any legal action against him. It's not clear whether the thief felt guilty and sincerely apologised or just apologised and changed the target. He might have been motivated by fleeting emotions." Pardon me. So in the video, the thief can be seen wearing a face mask and a helmet to conceal his identity. He approached the woman from behind and tried to snatch a gold necklace. Although he managed to break the necklace, he failed to take it. He immediately apologised to the shocked victim, who stood frozen in place. The suspect performed a Y, traditional Thai gesture of respect, before fleeing the scene. The suspect later returned to the victim and apologised again. They disappeared from view before the thief walked past the camera again, wiping tears from his face with his arm. The media also reported that the man told the victim he did not intend to hurt her and felt remorse for his actions. The woman later revealed that she gave him 100 baht, believing he might be in difficult financial situation, I suppose. A bit short on cash. Some citizens urged the woman to at least report the incident to the police, so there would be a record of the crime to deter the suspect from repeating his actions. Reports have not stated if the woman's filed a police report. Well, I mean, good on her. Yeah. It's not all bad, I suppose. So, number 10, moving on. A joint operation between the Banglamung officials and local police led a raid on a kratom shop in Soi Naklua following complaints from residents about gatherings of youths and suspected drug trafficking. If you don't know what kratom is, it is like a homemade energy drink. It's made out of leaves of some sort of plant, kratom plant I'm gathering. I've never tried it. Looks like mud, but a lot of people drink it. Anyway, upon arrival, authorities found a group of youths loitering inside the shop. A search of the premises resulted in the discovery of illicit drugs in the possession of a 30-year-old man. The haul included 48 meth pills in a Ziploc bag, 12.23 grams of ketamine, 1 ketamine vape cartridge, and 2 ecstasy pills. Bit of a party. Further inspection of the shop uncovered 8 additional orange ecstasy pills, 3 more ketamine cartridges, and several Ziploc bags. Urine tests conducted on the youths revealed 6 individuals with traces of narcotics in their system. Those found with drugs were detained for rehab. While the individual in possession of the drugs was handed over to the Banglamung police station investigators for legal action. Busted. That's all you can really say, eh? Number 11. Oh yeah, this was a bit wild. You can go check this out on the Facebook page as well. You want to see the video. A Chinese national surrenders after running into a Pattaya convenience store with a loaded gun, leading to a 2-hour standoff with police. At 12:16 a.m, Pattaya City Police Station received a report of a foreign national carrying a firearm inside of a convenience store located at the entrance of Soi Thepreset 8. The police lieutenant colonel, deputy superintendent of the Pattaya City Police, promptly informed the police colonel, the station's chief, and mobilised a team of investigative officers and Pattaya tourist police to the scene. When they arrived, authorities found the store surrounded by a crowd of local vendors. Police quickly evacuated bystanders from the high-risk area amidst chaotic scenes and cordoned off the premises, sealing both the front and the rear of the shop. Surrounded, man. Pardon me. After a tense 2-hour standoff, officers coordinated with an interpreter to communicate with the suspect, announcing their intent to assist. The suspect, identified as a 35-year-old Chinese national of Korean descent. So he emerged from the back of the store with his hands raised, surrendering peacefully after 2 hours. Police apprehended the man and recovered a modified Glock 19 blank gun, adapted to fire 38mm ammo. Bloody hell. Which he had carried into the store. So yeah, he had it on him, obviously. According to store employees, the suspect had entered the premises in a panic, claiming he was being pursued by another Chinese individual intent on harming him. Yeah, right. Witnesses reported seeing the armed suspect flee to the back of the store while the alleged pursuer left the scene. Oh, so he's getting fucking chased by someone. Right. Fearing for their safety, employees fled and alerted the police, as you would. Police colonel oversaw the suspect's arrest and the seizure of the weapon. Initial investigations suggest a possible connection to call center gang activities. Yeah, right. Possibly, I reckon. Might have something to do with it. A lot of that getting around in Pattaya at the moment. We talked about that earlier as well. Righto, number 12. We'll top it off this week with number 12. This is up in Bangkok. So shoppers in Bangkok were left horrified after a former Thai boxer allegedly doused 2 Malaysian tourists in flammable liquid and set them on fire outside a popular shopping centre. Again, if that's your thing and you're not too squeamish, go have a look at my Facebook. There's that video, and there's a video of him after he was arrested. They give him a bit of justice. Anyway, Good Samaritans leapt into action to tackle the attacker before police arrived. The attack took place around 10 p.m. in front of a well-known luxury shopping mall. Police identified the suspect as a 30-year-old man. Officers recovered a 1.5-litre plastic bottle of thinner and a lighter believed to have been used in the attack. The victims, identified as Malaysian nationals, 2 ladies aged 26 and 27, both sustained burns to their faces and bodies. Oh, that's fucking yuck, man. Sick bastard. So both were rushed to the Police General Hospital for treatment, and they're both in stable conditions at the moment. Witnesses told police they saw the suspect talking with the pair before walking away. Moments later, the victims sat on the mall's steps. Then the suspect returned, poured the thinner over them, and ignited them with a light. Oh, man. Oh. Onlookers quickly intervened, chasing and restraining the suspect until police arrived. He was taken to the police station for questioning, where he allegedly confessed. Yeah, well. Yeah. If you don't like squeamish stuff, at least look at the video of him being arrested, because that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call poetic justice. Righto, that'll do it this week. We'll have another one in a few days. Bit behind. Yeah, bit of personal stuff going on. Had a bit of a move. So yeah, everything's good. Everything's happy. And there's plenty to talk about. So until then, you know how it goes. Stay safe out there, people. Stay safe.